Yes, sir. I'm here.
We can start our today's session. So, participant, very welcome after the lunch, and we are going to conduct the next talk on this today's session. And speaker for the next talk is Mr. Deepak Khurana. So, let me briefly introduce him before we start our second talk of the today's session. So, Mr. Deepak is a passionate yoga aesthete and inspirational speaker. Having completed his intermediate exam with PCM background, he has done his master in yoga science and a net qualified in yoga category, and did bachelor in engineering ECE with thereafter worked with the HCL. He has conducted corporate programs like work-life balance, productivity enhancement, stress management, physiological wellness in various MSME and MNC as a corporate facilitator. For past 6 years, he has been a full-time faculty with Art of Living Foundation, where he has taught plenty of students from various reputed academic institutes like IIT, NIFT, Medical College, etc. He had also conducted workshop sessions with children and teenagers and relieve, uh, relieve the purest of him. In his career with the Art of the Living Foundation, he has got various chances to explore more about the spirituality and devotional wellness with government executives, corporate politicians, teachers, professors, scientists, doctors, military officers, and people from the rural background. He is also a nutritionist and as well as the wellness guide, being a Ayush Mantralaya certified international yoga teacher and an examiner since past 3 years. Mr. Deepak has trained more than 500 yoga aspirants and has conducted various yoga teachers training program. With this brief introduction about our speaker, Mr. Deepak Khurana, participants, let's welcome him for the next talk. Sir, we are very grateful for you and we bothered you on the Dasara day, and I understand what busy schedule will be going on there. But with this, the humble request, I can say that please grace our participants with your address.
So thank you so much, sir. Can you please put me in the spotlight? Is there any
Yeah,
way? Yeah,
yeah. I think you
you can take
will
your time.
make a spotlight. Yeah, I will make you a spotlight.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now,
oh,
yeah, it's
yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I request if more people can turn on the camera, if only possible for you, right? Then it would be great. So can you all please write in the chat box if you can clearly, if I'm clearly visible and audible to all of you?
you're audible, sir,
Achilles.
and very much visible.
Yeah, Anand ji, Charanpreet Kaur ji, Dasari ji, Deepika Sharma ji, Devendra ji, Dr. Pishri, Ramchandran ji, right, Dr. Abhishek ji, Dr. Anup ji. I welcome to all of you, Jami ji, Janala ji, right, Krishna ji, Lokesh ji, Master ji, Mohit ji, Nand Kishore ji. Um yeah, I welcome to all of you. I'm really sorry if I forgot somebody's name, right? Anand Joshi ji, Akhil ji, Abhishek Mohanty ji. Yeah, so let's all start.
And our
So,
speakers are keep on coming. So it will be keep on coming. Two or three still. So they will be joining you, sir.
yeah,
And they will
wonderful,
be
sir.
following you.
All the speakers and all. So first of all, I welcome to all of you, all the teachers, professors, principals, directors, right, for the from all the eminent colleges in this 1 hour or 1.5 hour workshop. Or the topic is related to the stress management, and I, Deepak Khurana, welcome to all of you on the behalf of Art of Living, right? So let us understand. So it would be really great if you will also participate little bit. Can you all say, those who are active, can you also just say hi, hello in the chat box? Because I'm not going to present you any screen, right? I will be here with to interact with you, your daily day-to-day life, how the stress come, right? So there are the different kind of stress: physical stress, emotional stress, mental stress, and how you people can deal with that, right? So if you will become little bit more open, if you will also participate with me, this program or this 1 hour, 1.5 hour session will be really beneficial for you as well as for me. So can you all just say hi in the chat box? Can I see some participation from your side? I can completely understand. Yeah, or you can just unmute yourself and speak. Yes, Mohit sir.
Yeah, hi Deepak ji, how are you?
Good, good, good. Yeah, hello. Oh, I can see more people are there. Wow. Good, good, good. Arey, wow. That's good. Nand Kishore ji is there, right? If more people can just turn on their cameras. Yeah, Professor B. Kiran Nayak ji is there. That's great. That's great. Super, super. Okay. Now I can see some digital hand. Dasari ji, Kishore Patel ji has to be here because he's one of the organizer, right? He cannot skip any single session. Okay, that's great. So let's start with this. Yeah. So you don't have any option, right, sir? You have to be here for all the sessions. Yeah. So let us understand. Thank you. Thank you, the Sari sir. Right. Yeah. So let us understand first of all what is stress, from how does it come in our life, and how we can deal with it. Right. So stress is simple. So the topic is stress management that I have chosen today to interact with all of you. So first of all, we have to understand this, that nobody can just avoid the stress in their life nowadays, isn't it? Do you all agree? Can you write in the chat box yes, no? Because there are so many ways through which the stress are coming, right? Physical stress when you are coming to the college, and still might be you will find any stress, right? Because on the Dishera you are doing this FDP and today is the last day. Quiz will happen. I think might be it has happened. So you have to be here, right, till the end of this program, right? So might be this would be one of the stress reason. Yeah. The other reason would be might be your children are saying, your wife is saying, your husband is saying, your father is saying, your mother is saying, have some work, today is your holiday, but still you are attending the class. So there are so many ways. Might be on Monday you have to submit some presentation, or might be you are already a PhD guide, right? So n number of reasons are there, right? Might be your colleagues are getting more salary, right? They got some more promotion. People names are coming in some big papers, international papers. So there are so many other ways through which the stress is coming every day. Your car is not starting. Modi ji is increasing the price of petrol, right? So there are so other ways, right? I don't want to discuss. We all are living in a daily day-to-day life. So the purpose is that nowadays we cannot remove the stress, the reasons of the stress. The best deal is, and the wise one, if you are really wise, you will definitely understand how to deal with the stress, how to manage with the stress, right? And how you can just eliminate the impact of the stress on your physical, emotional, and your related to your mental health, isn't it? So according to the WHO say, if you want to become a healthy. So first of all, my simple question is, how many of you want to become a healthy person? Can I get some answer? You can even no need to open your camera also. If you would like to just turn on your mic, and if you can just say yes, 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 or you can just say raise your hand. Thank you, Pallavi ma'am. Thank you, Mohit ji. Yeah, good. Okay. So yeah, so few people are really want to become a healthy, and according to WHO, earlier the couple of years or even the decades before, the definition was if you are physically fit, then you were considered to be as healthy, isn't it? But now the situation has been changed. Physically, emotionally, mentally, as well as spiritual well-being should be there. Then only you will consider to be as healthy. So if I talk in Hindi, अगर आप स्वस्थ होना चाहते हैं, स्वस्थ मतलब जो स्व में स्थित है, that person is called as a healthy person or the स्वस्थ person. So if you want to be in yourself, you need to understand first of all what is all there inside you, isn't it? And for this there are so many things along with your daily schedule, along with your teaching, along with your daily day-to-day, your work style, your work life, and your personal life, how you are managing it, right? If you are able to, still the word manage is playing a key role, right? If you know how to manage then you can manage anything, whether it would be stress, whether it would be life, whether it would be your work, whether it would be your colleagues. So the managing stuff you need to understand in your life, right? And this is not the outer faculty that is coming from outside, because you people have to manage it through your own mind, and mind is not the outer faculty that you can go. So to understand your minds, to understand the do's, to understand the don'ts of your mind, you have to go deeper inside you, right? Only then you will get to know, okay, oh, this is how my mind works. So thousands of year back, Maharshi Patanjali ji has given some tendency of your mind, that your mind cling on the only on the 5 different subjects, right? So the very first, and in the yogic language, it is called as vrittis, right? The modulation of your mind. So I hope you all are from the technical background, and few of you must have gone through with this analog communication and the digital communication. Being as an engineer, I have also read it, right? So modulation means when you are just putting the signal through some carrier, you are just sending that signal from one place to another place with the high frequencies, right? And this process is in a very layman language, it is called a modulation, right? So when your mind is also get stuck on some unnecessary object which was not required, then it is also called modulation of your mind, right? So इसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं चित्त की वृत्ति. So how to deal with that vritti? If you understand how your mind works, what are the do's, what are the don'ts of your mind, you will be so happy in your life, right? Now, the first vritti of your mind is that I would like to mention. Then I will come on the basic definition of the stress. Okay, let me tell you the basic definition of the stress. Then we will come on to the vrittis part as well, right? And I will teach you some practical technique, right? So don't just leave the meeting. Please be there. So apart from it, only or there are more 44 people are there from the different colleges, universities, from the eminent or the eventful colleges, right? So the stress is simple thing that too much to do, right? We all have some our bucket list, isn't it? That in the daytime we have to do this, right? Every person has their to-do list, their bucket list, right? And we all have the 24 hours in a day, right? Nobody's having less, nobody's having more. So in that 24-hour days, we have to complete our daily day-to-day tasks, right? But you cannot change your to-do list because it is going to increase day by day, but it is not coming like shorter, isn't it? And 24 hours is there. And the third factor plays a key role in your factor. When your energy is high, you have understood. So during the festival, when you are just organizing some events, when you are organizing a marriage at your home, isn't it? And some festive season where you are really participating and you are enjoying, then too much work you do in the less span of time with always joyful and with a happy state of mind. Am I right? देखो बीच बीच में you people have to speak, right? You people have to at least just you have to show me just gesture that I'm not talking to myself, right? So if you will, because again it will become a very interactive workshop. To be very frank, because I will take you in the meditation also, right? So that you can just release your stress, and I will tell you some more the very basic doable techniques that you can do it on your chair, right? You can just sitting wherever you are, and you can just pull your ears little bit, some more osteopathy, some more Meru Chikitsa technique, some more the yogic techniques, that through which you can really release your, and I will also teach you the facial yoga, right? So moreover, you feel like sometimes you feel the headache, sometimes you feel like a migraine is there, sometimes you feel like your cervical is there, frozen shoulder is there. You feel sometimes such problems, backache, knee pain. Yes, no.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now only 1% feel that. What about others? You all are preparing for क्या बोलते हैं रावण दहन, right? आप दशहरे की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं. Okay. Now the second thing that is very much important that you need to understand. The first is when your energy is high, Mohiji, we are so joyful, right? We are doing all the work with this high energy. And when your energy is low in some day, the same work is there. In the again is 24 hours. That works looks like a burden for us, isn't it? What do you all say, teachers? What do you all say, the professors? Profs and all the directors, principals, and all the people who are participating from the different area, right?
True, sir.
Right. Good. So, okay, one person is like I think representing all of you, right? Good. So now the second thing is right. So you need to understand that to-do list we cannot make any change, right? And if I talk about your energy, your time spent, that is also stationary. So the main thing that comes on your energy. So if you need to understand how you can keep your energy high, and there are so many sources through which you get the energy, right? The first source of energy is called your, that from where you get it. Can I get some answer from your side also? You are saying, oh, we all are teachers. No, you have to, you don't teach us, right? We are just here to listen. So Moiji, if you would like to just represent, or I really request if more people would like to just give your input from which sources you get the energy. What do you say?
Sir, I want to say,
Yeah,
like
please.
sometimes when we get stressed, like personally or professionally, so we used to hang out at some place. We go for sightseeing. So that also deviate our mind from that stress points to some energy points. So that also I will consider as a
Definitely, but
uh,
Mohit, that is a very short term that you are deviating your mind, right? That's a
yeah,
short term plan, right? That you are doing it, right? But everyone wants a permanent solution, isn't it, Mohit? So I'm just asking you, sir, that I have just told you one equation. I'm coming to you, Swapnil ji. Just 1 second. Thank you so much for raising your hand that you would like to answer. So I'm just asking you, sir. I have just told you one linear equation, too much to do, like we have the to-do list, energy span of time, these both are the stationary, or this is again becoming larger and larger, the to-do list, but time is same. So energy goes up and energy goes down. So I'm saying when energy goes down, then the stress comes in our life, and when energy goes up, then you enjoy the same situation, right, of doing the same task, same work. So I'm just asking you, so that energy is a variable, sir. So you all are technical persons, so I'm just trying to deliver this lecture in this technical way. So this energy is a variable factor, so which means that if you want to live in a happy joyful mode, you have to work on your energy, right, Mohiji?
correct.
Right. So now I'm asking you, which all are the sources from where you get the energy? Yes, Swapnil ji, you can also speak now if you want to. What all are the sources, sir, from where you get the energy?
So from food.
From food, very nice. Yeah, from food we get the energy. Very good. Can I get some more answer, please,
So
from all
from
of you?
interacting with someone or talking,
Very nice. Now you people are starting interacting. Very good. Can I have some more answer, please, from the water also? Right? We
Yes.
get the energy.
If you
Yes.
do exercise also, if you do
Yeah.
exercise,
Very good. Yes. बोलिए डॉक्टर अनूप कुमार जी.
yeah,
You
I'm
are
saying if you do exercise regularly means your
okay.
blood flow is good, then I think you will be in high level energy.
High level energy through exercise, through food, through water, through interacting with the positive people, Mohitji, right? So I just added one adjective to interacting with the positive people, because sometimes you realize you are interacting with a person and your energy is going down, right, Mohitji? Right. So you
correct.
need to understand which company you are choosing it for your hangout, right? Yeah.
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 Another thing
Very
also,
true,
sir,
very
if
true.
Yeah, Charanpreet ma'am, please.
So that's very true, the point that you said.
या बिकॉज सराउंडिंग मैटर, इसलिए बोलते हैं ना, जैसा होगा संग वैसा चढ़ेगा रंग, राइट? सो योर सराउंडिंग मैटर्स अ लॉट, राइट? या यस, अनूप जी, प्लीज प्लीज प्लीज
yeah,
स्पीक.
sir, if the environment is totally toxic and poisonous, so how we can overcome that environment?
That I will let you, sir. At that I will let you. You can ask this question in the last, sir. I will definitely give you the answer, sir.
Okay,
Right?
sir.
Because
Thank you,
there are
sir.
the four, according to our scriptures, there are four different type of people, and I will let you know that how to deal with these four different type of people, right? But that I will take in the Q&A session, sir. But let me just take you to the basic structure that how this stress come. But all are the so you have just understood that the energy is playing a big role in our life. If energy we will increase it, then we can just eliminate the stress from our life, right? So now I'm discussing what all are the factors from which we are getting energy in our life. So you people said food, you people said water, you people said the company with you are interacting, right? You, as you have said, the exercise when you do, you get more energy. Do we do anything else in the night that in the morning we get energy?
Getting meditation
Yeah,
also.
meditation is there. Very good. What more? You do something every night?
Prayers,
Sorry, ma'am.
doing prayers before sleeping
Doing
so that
prayers. Yeah. What else? Yes, through sleep also we get the energy, Charanpreet, ma'am. Isn't it? If you are just eating, and you are not sleeping, you will feel drowsy, isn't it? Just through sleep we get the energy. Okay, so let me sum up. There are basically four major sources of energy. The first one is food. What kind of food we people are eating, that matters a lot, right? That's why during the upvas time, during the fasting time, not this fasting that we are generally doing nowadays, we are eating kuttu ka atta, we are eating the potato chips, we are eating the potato in the daytime, we are eating wo sabudana ki khichdi, we are drinking the milk, we are drinking the juices, right? So this is not kind of a fasting. The fasting means that you are eating only once or maximum twice, right, in a day, and moreover time you are not eating anything. And nowadays if you have visited to any nutritionist, right, so they must be telling you that you must go for the intermediate fasting, isn't it? So nowadays this word is very much become like a fascinating or the very much popular nowadays, that you must go for the intermediate fasting, and it was there in our Ayurveda already. According to your dinacharya, if you just follow it, then already you are not eating anything at least for 12 to 14 hours, and that is only an intermediate fasting that you are doing every day. So that if you don't eat anything for 14 hours, 12 to 14 hours, that means you are developing the T cells in your body, and that is root cause that kill the cancer cells in your body, and that helps you out that the cancer cells are not developing in your body, isn't it? So that is the purpose of doing this intermediate fasting. Yes, again, if I talk about the food is one of the very common the energy source that we all are taking it every day without skipping a single day, isn't it? So that, but what kind of food we should eat, that matters a lot. So there are the three different categories of the food that we must eat. That was sattvic food, tamasic food, and the rajasic food. Yeah, right. So sattvic food is what that you are eating. That's why it was there in our earlier meal system that some salad should be there, right? The raw food you are eating every day. At least you are eating one apple, you are eating some banana, you are eating some grapes, right? The seasonal fruit, and the seasonal fruit where you people are living according to that geographical situation we must eat. So if you are living in the plain, and if you are like eating every day gooseberries or the strawberries, then that is not going to create a big difference in your health, right? Because that is really required for those people who are living in that particular geographical condition, right? Now then tamasic food is also required, and I'm telling you the rajasic food is also required, because this sattvic food, it is the principle of manifestation. Yeah, Omkar ji, you would like to ask anything, sir? Omkar Singh ji? Omkar sir? Tick tick one, tick tick two. Okay, yeah. So the food is really very much important. So I was just discussing, and the sattvic food I was talking about, the sattvic food, the sattva, how much there is a very famous line in our scriptures, and it is being said कि सत्व की वृद्धि से कार्य की सिद्धि होती है. the more sattva you will increase in your life, your work will automatically will get manifested, because sattva, it is the principle of manifestation. So with a minimum effort, if you want to get more result, so you need to increase the sattvic energy in yourself, and for this you need to eat like there's some sort of sattvic food. There are so many other factors, but the food also matters a lot, right? Now, the tamasic food or the rajasic food, when you are eating too much spicy food, when you are eating too much sweet food, right, then it increases the rajasic nature in yourself. Then you are always in day and night time, you are always, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. Your mind, your action is always keep on moving. Have you ever seen such person? They cannot sit at one place. Even you have seen it in your children's also, isn't it? They are going this, they are doing that, they cannot sit at one place. They are having more over the rajasic energy, right? And the third is called tamasic. When they sit at one place, they don't want to get up from that place, right? तो उन्हें कहना पड़ता थोड़ा सा उधर, अरे you come there, you sit there, I am comfortable at my place, right? And this is somewhere in the Ayurveda, it's called a kapha prakriti also. So food matters a lot, and that really put a big change in your life, the first thing. And the second thing is the source of energy, what we can consider is called your sleep, right? So you are eating, and the food is a limited source of energy, right? So if you are eating a rajma chawal plate, right, so one plate is giving you energy, but it doesn't mean if you are eating 4 plate of energy that you are getting a 4x energy, no, isn't it? But food gives you a limited source of energy. That's why the sleep is also required. Otherwise, if you are getting more and more energy through the food only, then sleep was not at all required. But sleep is also required. That is why the food is called limited source of energy. And if you are eating too much non-veg food, I'm not here to debate on the what kind of food you should eat or not, right? Or which food is good or not. That you can just Google it, or sometime else, if you will give me this opportunity, I'll come and we can talk on that, right? But this non-vegetarian food, it is being said once you eat the non-veg food, it takes minimum 72 hours to digest, right? And that take too much of your energy to digest that food. That's why you feel sometime in the lethargic. Have you ever seen the lion, when they eat something, then for the next 72 hours they don't eat anything? Yeah, this is true. And whenever you eat the this sattvic food, the vegetarian food, then our meal system is like this. Then morning 8 o'clock you are getting the breakfast, and then 2 o'clock you are getting your lunch, and in the evening between 6 to 8 you are getting your dinner. So vegetarian food takes 6 to 8 hours maximum to digest it, right? And as compared to some tamasic food or some other kind of food, it takes so much time to digest. Now let's come on to the tamasic food. So once you eat too much of tamasic food, then you don't want to do anything. But I'm not saying the tamasic food is not required. So if you want to get on your bed in the night, so tamas should be there in your body, so that the inertia should be there so that you can get sleep, right? It is called the principle of inertia, and the rajasic food is called principle of activity. So whatever you want to do, for this you must be having a rajasic energy, and that you get from the so many other sources also. So if the food is important, now the second source is called sleep. Sleep is also very much important, called sona, right? And few people get the energy from this kind of sona also, right? The gold. If you are going to buy a gold, and that day you are in a very high energy, oh, I'm going to buy today a diamond ring, or I'm going to buy today a rose gold, isn't it? So you are come in the high energy, right? Okay. The second is, okay, I would like to ask you one question. Does it happen in your life sometime that you got only 3 hours of sleep? Did it happen sometime in your life? 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and the next day you came to college. Then how was your state of mind? Anyone? Yes, sir. Yeah, anyone who would like to answer of this? Yeah. So once you sleep only 3 to 4 hours, then how was your next day? Yes, Dr. Sulochana, please, if you would like to. Yes, बोलिए 221 ME5541. Yes, Anup जी, आप ही बोलिए.
Not good, sir. It is
Yes, sir.
lousy. Yeah.
Yeah, Prakash, please,
Hello,
please,
sir.
please.
I felt most of sleepy, sir, and
Yeah,
most of the
more
time
words sleepy. Yeah, more
sleepy,
words
but I
sleepy.
can't concentrate anything.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes,
do
yes.
like this, and student are asking something. Sir, can you please explain? Oh, I will explain you tomorrow, isn't it?
Actually,
Because
while I'm preparing, also I'm got deviated from my mind. I got sleep and studying. That's the problem. Meaning concentration is lagging more.
yeah, that's great. So that means okay. And have you ever slept approximately more than 12 hours also? Sometime you get this opportunity to speak, so to sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah,
Yes?
during
Yeah.
holidays we
Then,
used to.
then Dr. Anup, you get more energy after sleeping more hours?
We have to. I
No, sir.
actually in the mind to read a new things.
No, sir. Actually, we will feel
Uh,
tired after
Yeah,
sleeping long.
Mauli ji, very nice,
Yeah,
sir.
sir.
Very nice, Mauli ji,
Yes,
Prakash ji, those who are answering, and I'm
yes,
really, yeah,
yes.
Charanpreet ma'am. So those,
That
when you,
actually what happens is there is some energy loss also when we sleep. So more the person will sleep out of that particular range, there will be some tiredness a person will feel after that sleep.
right, very much true. So yes, that is why now the you people are telling the answer. This is what I really want that we so that we both of us like you people and me we all can discuss this, right? Yeah. So that the sleep is also a limited source of energy. If you sleep less, then you don't get energy, and if you sleep more, then still you don't get energy. Whatever is required to like just go for your next day daily day-to-day task. So 6 to 8 hours, right? If you don't have any medical emergency, the 6 to 8 hours is more than sufficient for a normal human being. If you don't have any medical emergency, then once you sleep for 6 hours or up to 8 hours, you can just see whenever you go for a daily your college and for other tasks, then you will feel like more energetic. You feel fresh from your mind, right? And the third factor is called um, calm and the composed state of your mind that can get it from the anywhere when you are doing some exercise, when you are just reading some books, when you are meeting with some people, like-minded people, right? Like-minded people, this word has to I have to mention it. And few people, you when you entering in the college and you find some people, oh, सुबह सुबह इसका चेहरा दिख गया, like sometimes you feel like this, right? That today the day is my energy is going to like drain, right? And something will not happen right to me because I have seen this person's face. And sometimes you feel like, oh yeah, when I will meet my like sir, that ma'am, or that director, he's so charming, and I get full of positive energy from it, from him, from her, isn't it? You find some people, please be on a very practical note, right? You find some people with whom you are meeting and you find, oh yeah, this person is more positive and always talk about positive, never crib, always he gives or she gives a solution in my life. They never stuck on the problems, they are moreover like moving towards the solution in the life. You find some people in your life, yes, no? And everybody wants to be in that company, in their company, am I right? Are you all there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Yeah,
are right.
right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You are right.
thank you for acknowledging. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, but the last, what is the major source of energy? Now, I would like to ask you one question. Without food, how long you can stay? How long you can live your life without food?
Maybe around 48 hours.
Maybe around 48 hours. But I want your practical answer, not Google answer. Okay? Yeah, thank you, sir. Very practical answer, not more than 48 hours. And without water, sir? Deepika ma'am,
Without,
Charanji, yeah, anybody can answer. Anybody can answer. Without water, how long you people can live? So, sorry. Yeah, Megha ji, please, Dr. Megha, please speak. You just unmuted yourself, but I couldn't get it. Dr. Megha, you would like to speak something without water? How long you can? Yes, Mauli ji.
yes, sir. It also takes around 48 hours. But to live without food, we can live up to maybe around, if I'm not wrong, 15 days.
Okay, okay. It's like person to person,
Having
but
water,
I'm damn
having
sure.
water is having water is mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I studied somewhere in a lecture or something. There was a talk. They told like it depends upon the protein damage that a person goes through, because protein is the last thing that gets disintegrated. So accordingly, there was a lecture. So from there we concluded this thing.
No, no,
So in
that,
that lecture,
that's
ma'am
what
told like around
I
52
said.
days.
You tell me your own practical answer, right? How long you
So
can
far,
2 to 3
so
days.
far 72 hours or more I have tried.
and without water
Without water is like 24 hours.
maximum. Very good. And without breath,
Without
breath, श्वास के बिना
6
श्वास.
minutes, sir.
that I have
6
not
minutes.
that
6
I have not
minutes.
tried.
Not
Yeah,
possible.
now more people are coming. No,
6 minutes.
not more than 1 minute, not more than 30 seconds, not more than 2 minutes, isn't it? So, which is the highest source of energy? You are getting through your breath. And we people don't know seriously how to breathe in and breathe out. Would you like to know some practical technique? Yeah. Would you like to know, are you breathing properly or not?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Can I get some more yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now what you all can
Yes,
do,
sir.
you can just put your right hand on your stomach. Can you all see me? Am I still on the spotlight? Can you all see me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can see you.
Yeah. Now you all can put your right hand on your stomach and breathe in and breathe out. Come on. Breathe in and you all can breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Place your right hand on your belly, on your navel, on your stomach, and you all can breathe in and breathe out. And you can just tell me one thing.
Actually, it actually does opposite, sir. When I breathe in, actually the stomach gets larger.
Oh, it is happening so? Okay, let me ask
Yeah,
you,
yes.
sir. How many of you people are thinking when you're breathing in, your stomach is going in? You can just say yes, or you can just write in the chat box if the chat box is enabled. Yeah, while you're breathing in, your stomach is going in. Please at
Yes,
least
sir.
No.
No, those who are yes, I'm talking about them. Okay, few people are raising their hand, few people are muting themselves and saying, okay, how many of you people think when you were breathing in, your stomach was going out, coming out? How many
For
of you
me,
think?
sir.
For you, Moiji, okay. For what about others? Few are saying nothing. Few are saying nothing
No,
is
sir.
happening
It's
to
actually
us.
going in.
Sorry, Sulochana ma'am.
No, when we're breathing, actually breathing in, then it's actually stomach is also going inside.
Going inside, yeah. So you are coming into the first category, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, the first
Few
category.
people are saying them when they are breathing in, their stomach is coming out. Now you all are from the science background. You can just tell me one thing. Once you blow the air in the balloon, what happens to that balloon? It contract or it just shrink. But it expand or it contract?
It expands.
Expand. So our stomach is also like this. To all my dear teachers, faculties, professors, and directors, right? Our stomach is also like this. So with breathing in, your stomach should come out, and with the exhalation, it should go in. And if you are not doing it, yeah, then it will become a cause, Dr. Megha. Yeah. Yes. So look, after couple
Sorry,
of
sir.
years, from last couple of years, you are not even breathing properly. And right now, just we got to know that breath is the ultimate source of the energy, the highest or the biggest source of the energy. And even we don't know how to breathe in and how to breathe out properly. Few people, I'm not saying ki that is your me. There is a possibility, might be you are not realizing, or while breathing in you are just strengthening or lengthening your spine. Then only your stomach can go in, or might be you are doing it wrong. If it is happening right, then you will come in the big loss seriously, because you are not breathing in and breathing out in proper way. And we all have studied so many the technical books, but we are little knowing about ourselves, that how our mechanism work, how this body mechanism work. Isn't it? It is so interesting that you must be knowing that this source of energy and how you can increase it. So the breath plays a key role through which you can increase the energy in your body, and this breath is the link between your body and mind. Breath is the link between your body and mind. Sometimes have you ever realized your body is here but your mind is moving in the past and the future? It happens or not? It is like a pendulum. It is going left, it is going right. You are doing nothing but you are thinking about the past. Oh, if Corona would have not come, then definitely this year we had planned to go Goa, right? Or this and when then when this Corona will go away, then I will go there, I will do this, right? So our mind is keep on moving, and this is a tendency, one of the tendency that your mind moves in the past and the future, and you are losing this present moment. That's why productivity goes down also, and the stress comes in the life. And I'm not saying this, the scientific research says that whenever your mind goes in the past and the future, that stress happen in this moment in your life. And the stress impact would be anything, migraine, or might be some joint pains, right? Or might be the loose motion, right? Or might be some psychosomatic disease, and all the reason just because of the stress, because you are not able to handle your own mind. We know how to handle the car, we know how to handle this phone, we know all these things. Just give me 1 second. But we people forget that how to deal with your mind. Do you know how much food you eat in a day? Do you know how much on average how much food you eat in a day? 2 to 4 kg maximum, right? And how much water you drink in a day? Please tell me your own practical answer. How much water you drink in a day? कितना पानी आप पीते हैं प्रतिदिन? Can I get some answers?
Around 3 liters, sir.
You drink 3 liter, or you think that we should drink 3 liter?
Around 2 to 3 liters, sir.
2, now he's coming. Oh no, 2 to 3 now.
4, sir.
Yes.
4, okay. Good. Yes,
1 liter, sir.
4 liter, very good. बहुत बढ़िया. Do you know how much breath we take in and out in a day? Any guess? 10,000 liters. Can you imagine that? 10,000 liter breathing in and breathing out we are doing in a day. And this is because this is one of the maximum source of energy. And even we are least bothered that we are giving at least some time just to work on our breath. We are doing some asanas, some pranayamas, right? Some breathing techniques, right? Some asanas that can really take care of your mind. Maharshi, and you no need to go for like such a big things, right? You have to do this Shirshasana, Mayurasana, Bakasana, Kakasana, Sarvangasana. No. The Maharshi Patanjali ji said the definition of the asana, he said the Sthiram Sukham Asana. Whatever gives you pleasure, whatever gives you happiness, whichever gives you stability, that is called asana. So if you are sitting, it is called Sukhasana. If you are standing, it is called Uttishta Asana. If you are just taking your both the hands up, it is called Hastuttanasana. If you are taking your hands down, it is called Padhastasana. If you are just going in this direction, just take your right leg away and left hand out. This is called a triangle pose, Trikonasana. If you just put your hand down, and if you are taking your hand in this opposite direction of your feet, this is called this is called Parshvakonasana. If you are doing just Namaste, this is called Pranamasana. So whatsoever is giving you pleasure, it is called asana. And each and every asana, the different asanas are giving you the different impact in your body to release your stress. Isn't it? And daily day-to-day life, we are so much busy in doing our work, and we really forget to give a quality time to ourselves. Isn't it? So it was even there in our system, in our culture, that every day, if you are following the Ayurvedic cycle, what people are calling the circadian rhythm, and they are getting the Nobel prizes on it, right? Earlier it is there in our culture from like the ages, I'm telling you. It is known as the Ayurveda, the Dinacharya, according to Ayurveda. Now people are just saying some more the fashionable words, and we are saying, oh no, we should do this. Yoga we haven't done. Now when it is coming from the West as a yoga we are doing. We haven't done the pranayama, nadi shodhana and something else. But now when the West is saying, okay, when you do this breath regulation technique, and what is this? This is just a nadi shodhana. But they have just telling the after doing some research right now, they are saying, no, if you will do this, you will get this impact. And our Rishi Munis, our sages, they have done it the thousands of years before. It is there in the scriptures. They are just reading it, they are just decoding it, and they are just doing some more research on it, and they are putting it in some paper. And they are just telling the different name to our own practices. Isn't it? Now they are saying, now we'll do the mindful awareness technique. This is nothing. This is just a meditation. Now people are saying, oh, we should drink the turmeric latte. Isn't it? It is just a haldi wala doodh. So people even not getting what, even we people are not getting what we are losing if we are not following our culture. But definitely the stress will come, the different diseases will come. This corona or okay, this you can consider as a. Can someone please unmute yourself? Shubham ji, okay, you want to ask something? You want to say something, sir? No?
No, sir. By mistake, it.
No, nobody, sir. Are you getting, sir, what I'm saying? Okay, I think he's again on the mute. Okay, so we are not doing it, and now the West is just putting the stamp on it, and then we are doing it. Come on, we people have to wear, because our education system was like this only, that we were being taught that how to first handle our own mind, then we can do something else. That's why each and every person was so happy in their life, isn't it? So now the few techniques that I'm going to teach you, through which you can just release your stress, right? Yeah. Okay, then I will take you into the meditation also, right? Okay, now if few more people can just open their camera so that I can see whether you are doing it right or wrong. I will just let you know how you can just simply by doing the simple techniques, how you can just remove your neck pain, right? How you can just remove your cervical pain, right? Your frozen shoulder. Would you like to know that? Yeah. So are you all getting what I'm saying? It is meaningful for all of you. At least just say yes or no.
Yes,
no.
sir.
Yeah. Only 1% thinks. Okay, 2, 3. Chili. Very good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. More people are opening their cameras. Wonderful, sir. Okay. Now you can just release your hands. Thank you, sir. Thank you. More. 4, 5 people have opened up their cameras. Wonderful. Can you all just smile? Very good. Look, we all are at our home, right? We all are in our own comfort zone. Today's holiday. Nobody is going to judge you on the basis of your background. Nobody is going to judge on the basis of your hairstyle, right? We are just here just to do some physical exercise. Come on. Very good, Dr. M. Prakash ji. Come on, just relax your hand, and I will show you how much energy you have in yourself. Come on, do it faster, faster, faster. Little bit more, little bit more. Very good, Nand Kishore ji. Good one. Good one, Mohit Kumar ji. Good one, Dasari ji. Good one, Dr. M. Prakash. And your name is Shubham ji. Come on, faster, 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 faster. Little bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can bring your both the hands close to each other. Don't touch. Just close. Close. Can you feel some magnetic effect there? Yes, no? How many of you can feel that?
Some heating effect we have.
Yes, sir.
Heating is also there, and this is something called a prana. That when you are coming closer, even apart from sensation, can you feel some energy all around your hand? Yes, this is something called prana. It is subtler than your breath. So Our purpose should be there so that we can increase the prana shakti in our body. The more pranas will be there, the less stress will be there in your system. Right? And for this you must do some sort of sukshmayama, suryayama, surya namaskara, right? Some sort of pranayama, sudarshan kriya, right? If you haven't learned, I really welcome to all of you. Whenever you get chance, just come and just learn the sudarshan kriya, right? We offer it, right? It's a very wonderful technique, the breathing technique, right, Prakash ji, and this is like going to create a big difference in your life. I'm telling you, big difference in your life, right? Okay, so the few techniques I'm going to teach you, you can just look up to release your physical stress. Look up, down, up, down, up, down. Come back to the center. Thank you, Mohit ji, for turning on your camera. Look right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Relax. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Relax. Drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Relax. Right shoulder. Relax. Left shoulder. Relax. Okay, now you can make a big zero from your neck. Big zero from your neck. Very good. Opposite direction in the anti-clockwise. Very good. I hope you all are doing. It's completely all right if you cannot turn on your camera, but those who can, just do it, right? Don't save your few more MBs, okay? You can just top up, recharge, okay? And relax. Now, from your hands, you can just hit your hand. Come on, give a gentle massage to your head. Very nice. I will be letting you how you can release your stress right now, okay? Come on. Let's do some. Come on, it's completely all right. Thoda sa hairstyle kharab ho raha hai. It's very okay. No worries, right? Okay. Now we'll be doing a super. Now it's a very old technique, but now the US has a patent on it as a super brain yoga, right? Come on, just hold your both the ears from the opposite hand. Pull your ears, pull your ears, pull your ears, pull your ears. Come on everyone, pull your ears. Very good. सभी लोग अपने कानों को खींचिए. शुभम जी, very good. I hope Charanpreet ma'am, Deepak Sharma ji, Deepika Sharma ji, Devender ji, you all are doing with me. Dr. Megha ji, Sulochna ji, Vishal ji. Very good, very nice. Shubham ji, wonderful. Okay, so how many of you are people are from South? Dr. M. Prakash ji are from South, right? And I think M is the initial letter of your father's name, right? Yeah, you know, so you look like, you know, okay, very good. Now few people are there. So do you know whenever you go to the Ganesha temple, right, Ganpati temple, then you just make a fist and you do like this and you do like this also, right? Right? Yes, you do like this, and sometimes some people, this is how you are just activating your middle brain. This is a very beautiful technique, and now people are doing it as a memory enhancement technique. They have taken a patent on it. Can you imagine that? Look, we are doing from from the so many generations, isn't it? Yeah. You can unmute yourself and speak, Prakash.
We are doing with the sit-ups also.
Yeah, we do just say we bend and we come up, we bend and come up, isn't it? Yeah, I know that. I know. And we do like this, then you hold and you just 1, 2, 3, and then you take a round and then you come back. Yeah. Pradakshina karte and then you come back. So, and people are now taking it as a advantage in their life. The West countries. Come on, we have to just become aware. Come on. Okay, now you all have to hold your eyebrows. Eyebrows. Very good. Hold your eyebrows. Very good. From the fingers, you can just you can just roll your eyeballs from your index finger. Roll your eyeballs. Relax. You can just pull your ear one more time. And let me see how much funny face you can make. Come on. Just forget for next few minutes that you are a teacher, professor and something. You can just enjoy your time. Come on. Okay, how many of you people can just unmute yourself? Then we can do a wonderful technique right now. If you can just unmute yourself, even no need to open your camera. You can just unmute yourself. Can you do that? Can you unmute yourself only for like 30 seconds? Then we can do one technique. How many of you can unmute? Okay, now you all have to smile. You have to laugh, but no need to open your lips. Everyone can unmute yourself. Very good, Sariji. Okay, no need to open your teeth and you can just open your lips. Okay, and मुंह खोल करके हंसी अभी. Okay. Okay, now lift your shoulders up, bring it close to your ears and relax. One more time, up and relax. Up and relax. Up and relax. A gentle smile on your face. Very good. So whenever you feel stress, then you can do this technique also, what I'm going to teach you. This is called straw breath pranayam, right? In the modern world, it is called straw breath, and according to the scripture, it is being called mukha dhauti, right? So you have to breathe in from both the nostrils, and you have to breathe out like you have a straw in your mouth. One more time, breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. And relax. One last pranayam. Okay, place your 3 fingers on your eyes, 1 finger on your forehead. You can close the ear cap from your thumb. Breathe in and make a sound of breathe in. And relax. Relax. So everyone, those who are there, right, and those who are still listening, they are still there in the meeting. I just want you, then I will take your question. What you all can do, you can just lean your body and you can just relax, right? You can take a back support if you want, right? Or you can keep your spine erect and you can just close your eyes. We are going to do meditation for next 10 minutes, right? And then you can just feel that how much relaxed you are feeling in this moment. Okay, Prakashji, good enough? Okay, you all can just close your eyes only for a while. Okay, very good. Eyes closed. Take long and deep breath in and breathe out. Take another long and a deep breath in. Let go completely. Become aware of your surroundings. If someone is talking, if fan is moving, AC is moving, few people are gossiping, the vehicles are moving, going, whatsoever voice you can hear from your surroundings, you can just accept it and just be one with it. Just be one with it. Take a long and deep breath in and let go. Keeping your eyes closed, become aware of your own body. This body is a precious gift given by the God, nature, Guru, Bhagwan, Khuda, Vaheguru, Jesus, to whom you believe in, right? Where you believe. You have get this gift in the form of body from the nature, from the divine. Just honor your own body. Respect your own body. You have both the feet so that you can walk. Through your eyes you can see. Through the mouth you can eat, you can speak. Through ears you can listen. Be grateful for your whole body. Keeping your eyes closed, take another long and a deep breath in. Let go. Take another long and a deep breath in. Let go completely. Now you all can become aware of your own thoughts. Thoughts may be related to the past or it may be related to the future. Thoughts may be good or bad. Just become aware of your thoughts. But do not interact with your thoughts. Thoughts are coming and going by itself. Thoughts are like clouds in the sky. It comes and after some time it goes away, it disappears. Don't give too much weightage to your thoughts. Just observe your thoughts. Accept your all the thoughts and take long and a deep breath in and breathe out completely. Now you all can become aware the sensations and the feelings happening inside you. Pleasant feeling or unpleasant. It can make you happy or it can make you unhappy. Become aware of your all the feelings and accept your all the feelings and take long and deep breath in. Let go completely and just relax. For next 1.5 minutes, just drop your all the thoughts. Just drop your all the feelings. You are just relaxing in your own nature. You are reposing in your own self. Keep your body still like a statue for next 1.5 minutes. This moment, I want nothing, become a desireless. a चाहा हो जाए. this moment become stationary, अप्रयत्न हो जाएं, effortless. This moment I don't want to do anything, become effortless, अप्रयत्न. And this moment I am nothing, अकिंचन हो जाए, I am nowhere. And just experience that I am peace and I am joy. It is nowhere out. It is there inside me. मेरे भीतर ही यह शांति है और मेरे भीतर ही यह आनंद है. I am peace and I am joy. Drop your all the efforts, relax your shoulders. असतो मा सद्गमयः तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमयः मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमयः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. And keeping your eyes closed, one more time, become aware of your feelings, sensations. One more time, become aware of your surroundings, your thoughts, your own body, and become aware of your body and the surroundings. Whenever you feel like, whenever you feel complete, you all may open your eyes. आप सभी लोग अपनी आंखें खोल सकते हैं. Whenever you feel like to, you all may open your eyes. Yes. Good morning. Welcome back. How was it? How are you feeling all? Prakash ji, कैसा लग रहा है? How are you feeling? Would you like to unmute? Unmute yourself and speak.
See, I feel I have went somewhat deep inside me. It takes me to deep. I feel somewhat.
Very nice, sir.
I can't express, but I was very much agree. I have no words to express, but I.
Yeah, this is something called meditation, sir. Yeah, wonderful. I'm so happy. Can anyone who would like to share their experience of this meditation? Anyone else who would like to share? How are you feeling now? If you would be able to do it. Charanpreet ma'am, Dasari sir, Deepak Sharma ji, Dipankar ji. Anyone who would like to share?
Yes, I feel my head is was very cold. I'm feeling some peace.
Wow, that's great. Super. Anything else? Anybody else? Someone was also telling something. Any last person who would like to share? Okay, so in the last, my words are like this only. Being as your well-wisher, I would like to tell you, you must do your practice every day, right? You must, okay. Yeah, so you must do your practice every day, come what may, right? Come what may, your meditation, your pranayama, you must do it every day without failing a single day, right? So you all are most welcome to ask any question. If you need any help, right, then you can, and if any person other also from any college, if you want to like invite us to conduct a session on anything, on yoga, meditation, on stress management, and memory enhancement, your productivity enhancement, you people can get in touch with us. Even you can directly message me or call me, right? I am also a youth coordinator. My number is 9219. Sir, is it possible? Can you write in the chat box? Because I think chat is not enabled. 9219 294560. Right. Again, I'm repeating 9219294560. So if any one of you want to take any personal guidance, I also conduct a yoga session in the morning and the evening. If you would like to join the yoga session, we would really love to help you out, right? And if you want, and you or your family
Sir,
member,
can you repeat your number again, sir?
9219
9219
29
29
4560.
45. Okay, sir, please one more time, sir.
9219 29 4560. 4560. Right. Okay. So if you or any one of you want to make your career in the field of yoga, your family members, I am associated with the Ayush Ministry also. I help people to grow in this field, to make their career in this field of yoga. So if you want to take any guidance, you people can get in touch with me, right? Okay. So any question anyone would like to ask? Any question from anything related to this meditation, stress, this yoga, anything, anybody? Like, I'm open to take your questions.
Yeah, participant, please briefly introduce yourself and ask the questions.
Without, yeah.
The first one, I think, from the participant has the.
Yes, Sharanpreet, please ask your question.
Good afternoon, sir. It was a really good session.
Thank you.
Well, sir, we come across certain things in media, like people hitting on to each other at workplace and to banging on the doors, somebody being abusive in a meeting, in the official meeting. And I have also seen going across the corridor, if you are crossing somebody's office and he's banging on the books onto the table, throwing off things. So in what aspect do you see this type of behavior? Is it anger, or is it intolerance, or some sort of inability? Like, what we should look at this type of behavior?
Combination of
Like,
all.
it's a general sense.
Yeah, combination of
Okay,
all.
sir.
They are impatient also, they are intolerance also. They even don't know how to handle the situation because they have only studied about few books, right? The concepts. They are not living the concepts of the life, that how to deal with your own mind. Are you getting, Chinpreet ma'am? So
Yes, sir.
whenever the
Yes.
situations are unfavorable for them, so they are not able to handle this situation and they burst out on the people.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the
Because
reason.
this comes in media also, like very people standing at the podium and people are hitting on to them. So this
And
type of things are very normal.
few people wants to just take like they want to grab the attention. That's why also they do like,
Yes,
so
this can
we
also be
should not,
there.
yeah, we should not like go on this media and all, right? They all are very much scripted also. So if you will go with the serial Big Boss types, right? So they this is all just what I can say, it's like for a TRP they do, right? So but
Mhm.
yeah, in the general people also, with our colleagues, with our subordinates, with our
Yes.
seniors, with our juniors, even in our family members, we find such kind of scenario, we find such type of people. This is the only reason, ma'am, that people are not able to handle their own mind, because anger, frustration, or agitation, right? These all are happening because of unfavorable or unavoidable situation that are coming at any moment, and they are not prepared of it. That's why they are feeling like this or they are behaving like this. just to release their
Because
stress.
it's very strange. Like people go to such good MNCs and this, and then they start banging off the doors because they have been given so much of chances of growth in their professional and their personal life. So
Lack
it
of,
came. So this
lack,
sort of observation, I thought you will be the good person to
no,
give a good amount of light on this.
lack of the moral knowledge they have, right? They have the professional knowledge. They have reached to up to some
Yes.
extent, right? They are wearing the tie and coat pants, right? But they have some. I'm talking about those people only, those who are behaving like that, right? So they are having the less moral values and the educations in their life. That's why nowadays in each and every college, in schools, the moral educations and these lectures and these subjects are moreover important, right? Because we are losing it. Because earlier, what it was happening, it was coming from the home, it was coming from the school by itself. Like the student used to give respect to their elders, their teachers. Nowadays, people are thinking that they are paying money and they are getting services, right? So it is moreover kind of a business that people are doing, right? Yeah. Yeah, Prakash, you can ask a question.
Sir, my name is Dasari, sir.
Yeah,
I
please.
have wondered while we are doing in meditation, the people's our surroundings not very good, like noises will come. So can we use earbuds? Like we don't have sounds from others. Can we use the earbuds while doing meditation?
Sir, meditation is simply that doing nothing, and it is not something like out, it is something inwards. So rather than blaming on someone else, when you close your eyes, when you sit anywhere, right? I do meditation in flight, I do meditation in car, I do meditation in my home, I can do meditation on the mountains, I can do meditation bank of the rivers, right? So meditation you can do anywhere, sir. It is completely related to your own willpower and your own commitment. If you want to do, you can do, sir. And when you are just doing while seeing some YouTube videos and some just literature work, it never comes right. You don't get it, the true concept of the meditation. So we welcome you. If you want to come, you can just get in touch with me or any other some teacher. You have to teach and you have to learn in person, like online or offline method, like with the live classes, sir. That really creates a big difference, sir. That creates a big difference. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything?
So one more thing.
Yeah.
Sir, is it normal that a person does not get stress and anger? Is it good, or there should be some amount of stress or anger?
Can you please repeat your question? Is it?
Like, is it like a person should get stress and anger to some extent, or is it okay if somebody does not get that level of stress?
No, ma'am, it's completely all right. That anger is a very natural phenomena. That something is not because look, if if you will talk to me, Deepak, you have to tell me right now, right? Or if I'll just say, no, Charanpreet, ma'am, you can ask your question, but I'm not going to answer of your question. Then anger can come. It is very natural. But how you are dealing with that anger, that is a skill, ma'am, that you need to learn it, right?
Because certain people say like we never get stressed, we never get angered.
No. It is they are just lying, right? They just want to be a goody at front of you. So I'm not saying nobody people can now live without stress, ma'am. Stress is a part of our life. And even if you will go for the professional studies, that the EU stress is the positive stress that really push ourselves so that we can achieve more things in our life.
It's
Right?
all about taking the things the way
Yeah.
it comes and
And
taking out in the positive
how
way.
you are responding on it, not reacting, how you are responding on it.
Yes.
Again, I'm saying there is a big difference between the reaction and response, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Anything else? One last question. Done? Yeah. Yes, Naresh ji, please ask your question.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's me, Nuresh Kuti, Assistant Professor, Kalinga University, Raipur.
Very good.
Sir, could you tell me the difference between the its question is related to human values, and my question is, could you tell me the difference between the sukh? Sukh, it means happiness, and the prosperities.
Okay, so you are asking the difference between what is sukh and what is prosperity, right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
So, sir, sukh you can find in anything, sir. Like if you are listening to me and if you are getting pleasure, you can consider it as you are happy. You are getting a sukh, right? If you would like to see movie right now, you don't want to listen to me. That is called you can say it's a sukh for me, right? If you are watching a movie, and in other aspect, the prosperity is something, sir. It is a kind of a wealth, right? It is a kind of a wealth that you are getting with sometime with your purusharth and sometime with the grace of the God, Almighty God or your Guru, right? The prosperity. So for the prosperity, if you don't even have a big bank balance, you don't have a bungalow of 5 rooms, you don't have a big car, but still if you are contented from your inside, you can feel that the prosperity, samriddhi is there, right, in your life. Samriddhi, when your buddhi is in the sambhav, when your intellect is in the equanimous state all the time, that shows that you have a prosperity in your life, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful explanation.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, last question, sir, Sajjanal Lalji. Sajjan Lalji, sorry, sir. So you are not audible, Sajjan Lalji. You are not audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, now you are audible, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Yes, sir. I want the first question is that we get up early in the morning. So what should be the order?
I would like to ask you one question. How many questions you have, sir?
Sir, one question, sir.
Okay, next you send up the first question. So I said you have like a couple of questions. So let me prepare.
The question is that when we get up early in the morning, what should be the order? Like we do exercise, we go for walk, we do say pranayam, and we do asanas. So what is the correct order, or any order is okay?
No, sir. Not any order is okay. So if you see the Grant Samhita, if you see the Ashtanga Yoga, if you see the Chaturanga Yoga, they all say that before going to start your like practices, you must do some kriya, right? The Shat kriya. So you can do some, if you have learned the Niti, you can do a Niti. If you can do a Kapalabhati, any cleansing technique that you can do it. But again, I am saying that you must learn and you have to do it, right? Without learning, if you are doing it, it won't create a big impact, right, sir? And then afterwards you can go for a brisk walk, you can go for a morning walk, right? And afterwards, once you come back, you can just twist your body, you can bend your body, you can just do some jumping jacks, you can do just some jogging on your own yoga mat, or where you are going to practice the pranayama and asanas. Then after sukshmayama, then you can do some asanas. Then after asanas, you can do the pranayamas. After pranayama, you can apply some mudras and bandhas, right? And afterwards, you must do the meditation, sir, right? This is the correct the procedure or the sequence according to the scriptures, sir. Sajjan Lalji, right? This is the correct sequence according to the scripture, sir. And I know people are teaching like anything nowadays, but this is the right or the correct sequence according to the scriptures. Again, I'm saying yes. Done?
Sir, one small clarification.
Yeah, please.
You said something like EU stress, sir. What is the full form? EU?
Yeah, EU. Yeah, this is the EU stress. The E is silence and it is called a U stress, sir. There are the two kind of stress, U stress or D stress. The U stress is a positive stress which gives I think someone muted me. Yeah, so this is called the U stress, right? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now okay.
It's a eustress. E is become like silent in this, and this is the positive stress that which is helping you out to do something, right? So for example, sir, we have exam on next day, then automatically we become more focused in our studies. Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Yes, this is called a eustress, sir. But when you just move to the threshold point and you take more stress, no, I have to study. Tomorrow is my exam. What question can come? This and that. So when you are just exceeding the limit, once you are crossing the fine line, then it converts into the de-stress and your performance comes down, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so for anything else, you can get in touch with me through the Insta also. My Insta handle is the Deepak Khurana. If you would like to ask any question, I have already shared my number. So if you and your college wants to organize any event, you can get in touch with us, our organization Art of Living, right? So thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving the insightful. On stress-related issues. I guess when compared to all the programs, this was a bit happy. I mean, it was most of them have been actively participated, sir.
Thank you.
So thank you, sir, and for giving.
Prakash sir is also want to say something. Yes,
actually, very much thank you for the organizer, and also this is a somewhat different kind of perspective here. Actually, usually these kind of programs, in the end, they are dumping into a lot of contents. But
so you heard so many things, no?
Yes.
That's why they called me in the last to release your all the stress, right?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for organizing.
So just live your life to the fullest, right? Just live your life, right?
It's somewhat totally different experience for me. Thank you. I was very much pleased.
I'm really grateful to all the faculty members. I'm really grateful. I'm really glad that I got this opportunity to interact with all of you. Yeah. Anything else from the NIT Rourkela? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us, and we will shortly update you regarding rest of the aspects, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It's wonderful.
At least you pick, and we should very happy Vijay Dashmi, right? We are very happy Vijay Dashmi, and the Vijay Dashmi, this festival says Vijay Dashmi means Dashmi means thus, the 5 sensory organs and the 5 action organs. Once you have say on that, this is something called Vijay Dashmi. Once you take victory on that, that becomes a festival of Vijay Dashmi, right? So that the 10 head Ravan, the 5 sensory organs and 5 action organs, once you control it, right? Once you take a win over it, then it becomes a Vijay Dashmi, right? So I hope that you all will learn how to handle your mind. And if any one of you would like to learn the Sudarshan Kriya, if you would like to organize in your college for your family, please get in touch. We would really help you out, right? Thank you. God bless you all for giving your patience.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for joining us.